It's another cloudy, mild January day, but by this evening, it'll be a wet, soggy mess as we're expecting rain, maybe even some thunderstorms too. A rather strong storm system will cut across the plains and Midwest today, something more typical of what we'd see a couple months from now rather than in January. But this will bring warm air and moisture pretty far north along with it, which will set the stage for a period of moderate rain with perhaps even some embedded thunderstorms. Light rain will begin from southwest to northeast later this afternoon as the system approaches, with moderate to even locally heavy rain moving in by this evening. By later this evening into the early overnight hours, a line of thunderstorms could develop and push across the state, giving us a shot at our first thunderstorms of the year. After this line of storms pushes through, we should begin to dry out as we head into the overnight hours, though. As far as actual rainfall amounts go, the heaviest rain will actually just miss us to the northwest as the system tracks north of us, putting us solidly in its warm sector today. It's these areas where a swath of an inch to an inch and a half of rain is likely across Wisconsin and Iowa, but amounts will drop off a bit as you head into Illinois. Across our state, a general quarter inch to three-quarters of an inch seems likely, with localized amounts of over an inch where the heavier thunderstorms track later this evening. You can see this model tries to resolve those heavier storms with some of those narrow bands of inch-plus amounts across central and north-central Illinois. Temperatures this afternoon will actually be pushing into the mid to upper 50s, with some readings near 60 degrees likely by this evening. With temperatures this warm in January, it's no surprise that we're anticipating some thunderstorm development later on today. With temperatures near 60 degrees, there will be a bit of instability available for thunderstorms to take advantage of when they do develop later on. It's because of this that we've included a level 1 out of 5 risk for a good chunk of the state, roughly along and southeast of I-55. The main threat we'll be looking out for is some sporadic damaging wind gusts, as the jet stream will be roaring overhead, so it wouldn't take too much to mix some of those higher gusts down to the surface. The tornado threat is very low, but you can never completely rule out a brief spin up along the line as it moves through, but again, we're not really looking out for that today. Again, the best chance for any isolated severe storms this evening would be across east central Illinois, but a low end risk exists anywhere in the blue area. Speaking of wind, it'll be quite windy this afternoon through the overnight hours as the strong system approaches and pumps those near 60-degree temperatures northward. We're expecting widespread wind gusts in the 35 to 50 mile per hour range across basically the entire state. And again, some localized higher gusts will be possible along that line of storms we're expecting to develop this evening. If you still have outdoor Christmas decorations up, be sure to secure them over the next few hours or they might end up in Indiana by morning. So again, we're expecting a push of light to perhaps moderate rain to overspread the state by mid-afternoon, giving way to scattered thunderstorm development in the open warm sector by later this evening. The good news is that we should be dry after midnight, and it'll just be a windy night after that line of storms pushes through. And again, even though the heaviest rainfall totals will miss us to the northwest, we're still expecting a decent soaker around here with at least a quarter inch expected for just about everyone. But again, those thunderstorms could boost rainfall totals to near an inch across east central Illinois, as they'll be rather heavy but fast moving. Then behind this system, another, more disjointed system will approach on Saturday morning with perhaps a rain-snow mix transitioning to just light snow by late morning. Some light snow showers could linger through the rest of the day for the Bears game, but at this point we're not expecting any meaningful accumulation. But northwest winds will be gusting over 35 miles per hour Saturday afternoon and evening, so it'll be quite windy and rather cold for the game no matter what. We'll have a more detailed forecast for Saturday and the Bears game out tomorrow, but for today we'll be monitoring the rain and thunderstorm chances later on. If we do see isolated damaging wind gusts embedded in the thunderstorms this evening, we'll be posting about it on our page. Expect a steady, soaking rain later today though. At least it'll wash all the salt away. Thanks for watching.